What is up, guys? Oh, Reggie here. Man, you will not believe what happened to me. God, must have like the worst luck in the world. Just left the house to meet up with my wife for some dinner, and Misty was running low on gas because I'm lazy and I drive her to work, and I don't make sure she's full. So I swapped over to my cruiser for the rest of the week because I was being lazy, and I just barely made it to the gas station and filled it up, went to start her, and she would not start. She just would not start. Yeah, she wouldn't start. I think I ran her too low, and then I killed the battery trying to get her to start. So I sat at the gas station for like I sat at the gas station for like, I don't know, 15 minutes asking everyone if they had a jumper cable. Now, I know before you say anything, it's not good to jump a motorcycle with a car if the car is running. What I figure I would do is just have them keep their car off, hook the battery up, you know, she'd fire right up. Nobody had a jumper cable. This lady tried to help. A couple guys came up, they didn't have it. This one guy came up in an older Dodge diesel truck and offered to help. He looked around without even me asking. He looked for a jumper cable. I think he could tell I couldn't get it started. He didn't have any. He was like, well, let's try push starting it. So we tried 4 times to push start it. On the 4th time, she finally turned over. Man, I had no idea what I would do, because I'm like, fuck, my wife's like an hour away from me right now, so it's not like I could call her and be like, hey, come over here, like lickety split, and my house is like 5 miles away, so it's not like I can push. Whoa, whoa, that would have sucked. Oh, that would have really sucked. That would have been the icing on the cake. But he saw me and he stopped in time, so that would have really sucked. So I was sitting there like panicking. I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna have to walk home. Fuck, that's a far walk. And then to top it all off, I have no way whatsoever to get this bike back there. I would have to go home, get my only jump starter, ride Fiona all the way out there, get it to work, and then once I had Fiona had it working, then I would have to ride Fiona home, walk all the way back, get on the bike and ride it. And at that point I would have gone home. I'd call my wife and say, I'm just gonna go to McDonald's and get some of their all-day breakfast. Man. For a second there, because when I went to leave, I debated on which bike to take, and I was like, well, I haven't ridden Misty in like, you know, for the whole week. Screw it. I'm gonna take Misty. And then I'm at the gas station going, fuck, why did I take Misty? Man, I don't know. I guess I got off lucky. At least that guy, because I never bump started this bike. I've never bump started Fiona either. The only bike I ever bump started was my Shadow, and you had to do it in 2nd gear. He was like, well, put it in first, hop on the seat, pop the clutch. And the first 2 times, nothing. It just The 3rd time it kicked over, and I just gave it a gob full of gas, and he was like, whoop, there it goes. So thank you, Mr. Nameless Man, for helping me out. Must be someone who rides a bike for sure, because that really helped me out. Any hoo-hoos, I figure I would talk about something that has been really bothering me. Oh, first of all, let me go ahead and apologize for all the audio issues that I've been having. All you guys who've stuck it out with me and let me know in the comments, thank you so much. It's greatly appreciated. I screwed up big time. I could not figure out the audio with this bike, this helmet, this wind. But I got it all sorted out. I don't know, maybe I should do a video showing you guys exactly what I did. I mean, I kind of scoured the internet and stole a bunch of ideas from a bunch of different other moto vloggers, and then I combined like what I thought were the three best ideas into one, and I think it came out pretty well. So what sucks is I have a whole like video of me riding through Sugarloaf Mountain, and I don't know if I'm gonna release it or not, because I have no way of getting the audio to sound any better. I tried everything I can, and that's the best I can make that audio sound. So let me go ahead and apologize that for you guys first. Second of all, let me go ahead and start my topic. So what I wanted to talk about was newscasters. And there's this local radio show in Orlando called The News Junkie. I watch it religiously. And The News Junkie is on a talk radio station called Real Radio. Now the cool thing about this talk radio station is The News Junkie isn't like super serious. They aren't political or anything. It's just casual talk. It's, you know, what's going on in the news, but not anything too serious. Not like, unless it's like something really important, but it's not like, oh, look at this presidential thing, or oh, look at the, you know, they try to keep it light and fun and entertaining. Well, the format of the show is they play a lot of news clips from different stations, radio stations, TV stations, to go along with whatever story they're talking about. Well, the funny thing, well, it's not really funny, but the weird thing that I find is that all news anchors, every single one of them, all talk the same, all of them. I mean, it's like, what the heck? It doesn't matter what part of the world they're from. You'll find some that don't. I shouldn't say all. There are some that don't. But for the most part, all of them talk the same. And it is rather annoying. They talk in that news voice. We'll be right back after these messages. Well, I guess that's more of an answering machine voice. They talk, you know how news people talk. You know, hi, I'm Reggie with 2 G's, and today on the news, we are live at the scene of the accident. Back to you, Marty, in the studio. Marty? Hey, Reggie. Well, in earlier news, we found out that Donald Trump's toupee was really a toupee and is made from Mexican hair. Back to you, Reggie. I mean, it's like, come on. They all sound the same. Why is that? All across I would like to have an explanation. It almost sounds as if they're doing an imitation of somebody who originally did the news, like when they first did broadcast news. Like there was one person who talked in that tone who got semi-popular because there was only 2 or 3 stations back then, and everyone else just emulates or copies him. It drives me crazy. I can't watch the news because of it, because nobody has any accents, anything at all. They all sound exactly the same. They all sound American, but they all sound like you can't pick up where they are from in America. If you're, you know, from another country, and I know I have some people view my videos from other countries, you know, there's an American accent. They all sound like they have the American accent. I'm not talking about the, hey y'all, how you doing American accent, or my American accent. I'm talking about one where you can't tell what freaking country they're from. It drives me up a wall. All the time. Oh, that's a nice Harley. I'm a sucker for those. I am a sucker for those 883s. Iron, all black Harleys. Those things are nice. Oh, back on topic. So yeah, I mean, am I the only one who noticed this? I don't know. I have no idea. But why don't you guys let me know in the comments below if you find that as annoying as I do. And if you do, great. If you don't, great. If there's a reason why they do that, I would love to know. So if someone knows, please clue me in. I would love to know why they all talk like that. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna skedaddle. I'm going to skedaddle. What the heck is wrong with you, Reggie? Anyways, I'm gonna go, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Adios.